So here's my very first anime review video. I'm very excited about it, if you can't tell by the massive smile that's on my face. If you're wondering why I'm wearing different clothes for the intro than I am during the actual video, it's because I forgot to film an intro when I was doing it. So now I'm doing it in my car. For my first episode, I decided to do Baccano. So yeah, here's the video. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Enjoy. Mafias, thieves, immortals, action, romance, and lots of blood. These are things that a lot of people who watch anime really like to see, and Baccano has plenty of it. Based on the light novel series from the same person who wrote Durarara, this underrated anime combines excellent storytelling, a wonderful cast of unique characters, and gorgeous animation to make one of the most fantastic anime experiences. In Italian, Baccano means ruckus, and that's pretty much the perfect description for what this show is. Told through flashbacks, it's a telling of events that occurred between 1930 and 1932, with the occasional jump back to 1711, but I'm not going to spoil it by saying anything more about that. The events include the hijacking of a train, the Flying Pussyfoot, awesome name BTW, a gang war between numerous mafia families, and the following of an ominous, obviously demented old geezer. These events unfold in a non-linear fashion, aka they're told out of order, with a whole lot of jumping around from one story in year to the next story in year. Basically blink, and you'll find yourself watching a completely different set of characters than you were when your eyes went all closed. This jumping around through the timeline method of storytelling is incredibly difficult to pull off, but aside from a shaky first episode, Baccano does it perfectly, and still makes it coherent enough for the audience to understand and follow along, as long as they keep paying attention. These events are told from the points of view of multiple different characters that seem completely unrelated at first. However, as the story unravels, it's revealed that each scene is a puzzle piece, slowly finding its proper place in between the other puzzle pieces to complete this tale. Considering how incredibly character-driven Baccano is, I should probably list all of the characters for you, but I don't really feel like doing that because there's a lot. So I'm just going to speed up the intro. The characters range from hilarious thieves to mafia family members and monsters, immortals, to estranged siblings, a gang that's run by a crybaby, and even assassins. Unlike most stories, Baccano does not have a clear-cut protagonist, despite this massive cast. However, this fact does not hinder Baccano at all, as the character interactions more than make up for this lack of a main protagonist guy. One of the best things about watching Baccano is seeing how one character's actions influences another character's actions, most of the time without the characters or the audience realizing it until later on. The characters of Baccano are all memorable and interesting. There wasn't a single one that didn't leave me without some kind of emotion, be it annoyance, love at first sight, aka Pharaoh, or absolute terror and heebie-jeebies. Despite having to share screen time with a slew of other characters, each and every single one is able to display a unique and memorable personality that keeps the story moving and the audience wanting to know what happens to them next. As for artwork, Baccano is about as stylish as they come. The coloring and shading of every scene is absolutely gorgeous, and it also consistently stays that way throughout the entire thing, which is not the case with a lot of animes. Being an action anime, there are plenty of fight scenes to keep the viewer entertained. Do beware that Baccano is not for the squeamish. There was blood, there is blood, and there will be more blood. More than once I was covering my eyes in horror and making this face. Luckily, all the violence serves a purpose in this storyline, so if you like and enjoy stylized violence, you won't be disappointed. Plus, it still looks really pretty. But seriously, those poor eyes, that poor arm, and that poor face. Despite being a rather gruesome anime, to put it softly, Baccano also has elements of romance, with numerous characters finding love, none of which feels cliched or forced, but rather in tune and natural with their personalities. My only critique of Baccano is the very first episode, which feels like a montage of an entire series that the viewer hasn't seen yet. It utilizes jumping around the timeline to introduce all of the characters, which would be fine if it wasn't trying to fit it all into a 24-minute episode. It's a feat a little bit too large that Baccano is not able to step up to the plate and achieve, so it leaves the viewer feeling emotionless, confused, and will turn them away from the show. However, the second episode more than makes up for this confusing collage of events. If you're looking for a shorter series that has a lot of action, excellent storytelling, super memorable characters, check Baccano out. Thank you so much for watching my very first anime review show. I was really excited to finally do it and get motivated to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. So have you guys seen Baccano? If you have, let me know in the comments below how you liked it or what you thought of it. If you haven't, what are you doing still watching me? Also, if you guys have any requests for animes you'd like to see me review, go ahead and leave those either in a comment below or send me a message or an email. There's lots of ways to get a hold of me. I definitely want to take requests from you guys because there's so many animes out there, so many I haven't even heard of, that it would be awesome to become more exposed to them. So go ahead and send those to me. Just no porn. I do not want to watch tentacle porn. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. I love you all. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!